Sagittarius, and welcome to your November 2017 love reading with Divine Love Tarot. All right, happy early birthday to my late month Sagittarius, okay? My early Sagittariuses that are, at the end of November. Hope you guys enjoy your birthday month. Thank you guys so much. I just want to give a shout out to all my subscribers, to my first time viewers also, but thank you guys so much. It's just been so insane that the reaction I've been getting on the channel, and I really appreciate it. And I want to say hello to all my readers and the people I'm getting to know better. I'm really enjoying interacting with everybody, so I just want to say thank you for giving my channel the opportunity. Okay, I want to go ahead and get right into this reading. It's Friday night. I've got music going, I've got a little drink over here, and I'm ready to go. Okay, I've got the sage burning. We're ready for this reading right now, Sagittarius. So let's get started, okay? The first card is, and also continuing with the Celtic cross, okay? First card is going to represent your current energy, and that is the Two of Wands, okay? The next card is going to represent your challenge or what's crossing that, and you get the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Next card is going to represent the energy of your past, and that's the Ace of Cups. All right, next card represents your future energy. You get the Knight of Wands. The next card represents what you want, and you get the Ten of Swords for what you want. Wow. And the next card is going to represent your internal energy, which is the Devil in reverse. Next card represents your advice for this reading, and it's the High Priestess. Next card represents your external factors, and that's the Seven of Cups. Interesting. Next card represents your hopes or your fears, and it's the Temperance in reverse. And the next card represents your outcome. It's the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like Sagittarius, you guys always get like the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. I mean, Sagittarius is a lucky sign by nature, right? Just by zodiac, right? So I guess that makes sense. You guys are ruled by Jupiter, right? Okay, so let me go. Let me get into this reading. Okay, so your current energy is the Two of Wands, which is saying that basically you are reflecting on where you are headed in your relationship. Okay, you could be reflecting on where you are in your love life if you're single. You could be in a relationship with someone who is a foreigner or someone who is from a different country as you. Someone who's wealthy, possibly. This card can also indicate that you are longing to be with someone, okay? That there's someone that you actually really want to be with, and you're feeling indecisive because maybe the person that you're longing to be with is not the person that you're actually with. Okay, now what's crossing your current energy is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like I call the Queen of Pentacles my gold digger card. Okay, and I know that's a little bit harsh, but it can represent someone who's a gold digger. But really what the Queen of Pentacles is saying is that this is someone who is not focused on love, okay? Their focus is on material and financial gain, okay? Maybe they've been hurt before, and so therefore they don't focus on love. They're focusing on, things that are more substantial. I feel like love has gotten them nowhere, so they're focused on getting themselves somewhere in life in other ways, okay? I want to go ahead and I want to clarify this Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, Queen of Pentacles crossing the Two of Wands. And we get the Two of Swords in the reverse, okay? So this is someone who is blocking out their emotions. So maybe this is you, okay? Maybe you are blocking out your emotions, and maybe you have been in a relationship with someone who is wealthy, or someone, who can support you financially, and you are blocking out your emotions because you've been hurt before, okay? The Two of Swords is someone who is fearful of being hurt, someone who doesn't really want to be in this particular relationship. This card can also indicate fighting and bickering in a relationship, okay? So where in the upright you are not trying to see what's going on in order to make a decision, in the reverse you are ready to make this decision. Okay, so what's crossing your Two of Wands is this Two of Swords. So basically you're at this point where you're going to make a decision. All right. Your past is represented by the Ace of Cups. So this is telling me at one point you might have been actually really in love with this person. And, Cups is all about emotions. It's not the Ace of Pentacles. So it doesn't necessarily say that that was a solid start that you guys had. But there was a lot of emotions and it looked like it may have even been reciprocated. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify that past. We get the Six of Wands. So this was somebody who you were very attracted to, someone who you might have felt, you made a good couple with, or you felt like they boosted your ego somehow being in a relationship with them. Okay, so now you're seeing that maybe for some people, you fell for this person because of your sexual chemistry or because of how they made you feel, or, just superficial things, I would like to say. And now you're realizing maybe this person is using you. Maybe the person that you're dealing with is a gold digger and you realize that they're using you. Okay, so you fell for their pretty looks. They fell for you because of your money, or vice versa. Okay, that person might have fallen for you because you made them feel good. Basically boosted their ego, and now you're in a situation where you're not really in it for the love anymore. Okay, what you want. Well, no, the next card we're going to go is the future. Okay, so the future is represented by the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands I like to call like the Casanova, okay? If this is an actual person, this is someone who is very passionate, okay, very sexual. They are into the conquest, okay? They're into acquiring lovers, okay? This is not someone is really after a commitment, all right? This is someone who, basically is into one night stands. Or if they stay with you, it's not going to be for a very long time. Okay, they're all about the passion. They're all about the adventure. So this could be your energy, Sagittarius, in the future where you're just really trying to get out there and have a good time. Or you could meet someone and this is the energy that they are bringing into the situation, okay? I'll clarify that and I get the Death card. So it could be someone who is a Scorpio, okay? You could carry on a sexual relationship with someone who is a Scorpio. If not, the Death card represents maybe for some of you, Sagittarius, maybe it's going to be an end to this type of lifestyle for you, okay? So maybe if you've been someone who's into the sexual conquest, and that's what this Six of Wands can actually indicate sometimes, all right? This is victories. And in love, victories can sometimes be considered the acquiring of a partner, but not necessarily for the long term. So this is passion, this is emotions, but this is not necessarily indicating a long-term or successful commitment. Okay, so in the future with the Death card here, maybe it's time for some transformation. Okay, maybe it's some time to get out of this playboy or this player mode and settle down a little bit, because the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse also represents that you're need to focus on more nurturing and loving relationships. All right, you're at a place where that's what you need to start focusing on, because this Knight of Wands, this Six of Wands type of energy hasn't really gotten you what you wanted. All right, because what you want now is the Ten of Swords. Who in the world will want the Ten of Swords? Well, someone who wants out of this situation and they know it's going to be messy and they don't care. You just want out. Okay, this situation right here is very bad for you to want to go through the Ten of Swords to get out of it. All right, the Ten of Swords, you want an end. You want to put an end to suffering. Okay, you want to put an end to any betrayals that may have gone on. You want to put an end to any delusions. All right, this represents wanting to release negativity and fear, because internally, your internal factors is the Devil in reverse. So this means that you're at a point where you're realizing that you have some type of toxic or unhealthy either relationships or addictions, bonds, whatever, and you're working through this internally, okay? And if you're not conscious of it, subconsciously, you're starting to get to a place where you understand. Well, no, you don't understand because you don't know. But in your subconscious, this is what's affecting you, okay? You're trying to come out of this toxic situation, all right? This toxic bond that you're in with this person who either you're using or they're using you, okay? The devil in reverse represents trying to end bad habits, okay? Bad patterns. If you have, if this is a pattern for you, if being the Knight of Wands has been a pattern for you in the past, then you absolutely are at a point where you're ready to transform and you're ready to move on from that pattern, okay? Because you do want love and nurturing, okay? Now, your advice for the reading is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is saying basically that you need to follow your intuition. Okay, the High Priestess is also about secrets. Okay, so your advice, the High Priestess is telling you to maybe keep some secrets. Okay, maybe you can't trust this person, so maybe the less you tell them, the better off you'll be in this situation. Because maybe you do have vices, maybe you do have addictions, maybe there are some things that you need to handle. You may not necessarily want to share that with this person because they could possibly use that against you. The High Priestess is telling you to keep to yourself, okay? Keep to yourself, follow your intuition in this situation, but basically don't say too much, okay? And the High Priestess advice is over the external factors, and external factors, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups represents illusions, okay? Represents fantasies. So that means that either someone is selling you a fantasy, okay, because this is external. So this means that either the person that you're dealing with is selling you a fantasy, or they are delusional about this situation, okay? They are the ones that are delusional. Maybe they knew that this was supposed to be just a sexual situation and they tried to make more of it now, okay? Maybe this Queen of Pentacles, she just has a bad attitude, okay? Maybe she's just not very loving and not very nurturing, and you fell in love with this person, but now you're realizing that you got to get out of this situation, okay? Because any of the court cards in the reverse can be very manipulative and very difficult people to deal with, okay? So if this Queen of Pentacles in reverse represents an actual person for you, then this is somebody that you're really trying to get out of this situation. You may have been sexually addicted to this person. There may be something that you felt kept you guys bonded before, but now you're ready to get out because it's an illusion, okay? It's all an illusion. Whatever they offered, whatever they represent to you is an illusion, all right? This Ace of Cups, they might have offered you the Ace of Cups and it might have been an illusion and you fell for it. And now you're realizing that it's all an act. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify this external factor, okay? And we get the World and it's in reverse. So I feel like this person is offering you the world and they're not being honest about it. They're not really offering you, they're just telling you what you want to hear. All right? They just keep selling you this fantasy to keep you hooked. But there's nothing behind it. Okay? And here in the future, like I said, you're going to put an end. There's an end coming to it. Whether you realize that behavior got you into a bad situation, or you're just going to end this situation, okay? It could even be a Scorpio, like I said, okay? But you're going to put an end to the situation with this person because it's not steeped in reality, okay? It's steeped in some type of idealism, some fantasy. This person may not even live in the same, it might even be a long distance relationship. That's what this Two of Wands can indicate. Okay, you're dating someone from afar. You might be dating someone from overseas, from wherever you live, and they are, holding you hostage in some type of relationship, and this is how bad you want to get out of it. Okay, you do not want to be in this anymore. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the hopes and fears, and this is the Temperance in reverse. Okay, Sagittarius, this is your card. Okay, you are Temperance. So in reverse, you are afraid, or you fear that you're going to lose yourself in a situation. You're fearing more disharmony in the future. You're fearing more imbalance. Okay, you are basically afraid of more addictions. Like, you're just basically fearful of staying in this negative holding pattern that you're in right now. Okay? Now, for the outcome, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is a turn of events, okay? It's a turn of events. It's things turning for the better. Sagittarius, I really feel like you did get the I don't know. Okay, I could be wrong. I feel like you got the Wheel of Fortune last month or the month before. I could be wrong. But the Wheel of Fortune is a change. Things are changing for the better. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune represents growth, and it could be growth in a relationship. It could be growth within yourself. Okay, you're growing. You're maturing past this Knight of Wands persona that you've carried for so long. Okay, because you want more. You want more than that, and you realize the kind of people that it has attracted to you in the past. Okay, you've realized that you have addictions and you're working on those addictions, and that's growth. That's spiritual growth. So that's what you have to look forward to as an outcome. Um, this also represents that, there could be growth within the relationship, but this is like luck and destiny. Okay, so this is basically uh, an indicator that, or not even an indicator, this just corroborates that whole we are not our past, right? You're not your past. You are not your addictions. You are not the things that happened to you previously. You are not the betrayals and the heartaches that you've been through, okay? You are whatever you want to be. The future hasn't happened yet, okay? So as long as you keep yourself open and keep yourself positive, the possibilities are endless. Even when you deal with people who offer you the world, but it's a lie, it's a fantasy, okay, there's still other things out there for you. Okay, this is not the only person for you, or these are not the only people for you. It could be possible Aquarius or Capricorn that's doing that, but if not, this is just, once again, someone who's blowing smoke. Okay, they're just telling you what you want to hear. And maybe in the past, because you weren't really ever trying to settle down with anybody, you just took it. Okay, and now you're ready to move on. Okay, Sagittarius. And like I said, the High Priestess is here to guide you out of this situation. All right, let me go ahead and clarify the outcome again. You get the Sun card. All right, so that's a positive relationship. Two people who are on the same page. You could even have a turn of events. You could even have a relationship with someone who's a Leo. Okay, so if you are dating a Leo, if you know a Leo, then in the outcome you may have a fated relationship with someone who was a Leo. And if not, then just it's a positive relationship, okay? It's a relationship where, these two people, they respect each other. This is a relationship that has harmony. This is a relationship that is like easygoing, okay? You see the sunflowers in the back. The sun just illuminates everything, okay? So this is what you want, okay? This is like the ideal relationship that most people want, because whatever that page is, you guys are on that same page. Whether you guys are, nerds, whether you guys want an open relationship, whether you guys want, you know, no commitment but a long-term relationship, whatever it may be, okay, whether you want a traditional relationship, you're gonna wind up on the same page with someone. Okay, Sagittarius. So, you know, for some people, we have a situation where you are in a relationship with someone, possibly someone who lives in another country, or someone who, does have money. And, the relationship is just about the money because the love is gone. Okay, when you see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, the love is gone. Okay, and we're only focusing on materialism and finances. Okay, and there is a toxic bond. There is some type of unhealthy codependent situation that you're dealing with here, but in the future you're going to put an end to it. Okay, you're going to put an end to it. And for some people in the future, you're going to continue with this playboy, Casanova, player, persona, and possibly with a Scorpio. Others, you're going to put an end to this behavior, okay? And you're going to put an end, I think, to these these falsehoods, these illusions, okay? Selling a dream, promising the world, and we know that it's an empty promise, empty promises, okay? All right, Sagittarius, I think that's it. If you feel like any part of this reading resonates with you and you want more clarification, then go ahead and hit me up for a personal reading, okay? If you have any questions about this reading, feel free to email me. I'd love to chat with people. I've also got links down in the description box where you can contact me for a reading. I have another platform now where you can see all the readings that I offer, and there's also more variety in how you can pay for the reading. All right, but like I said, any questions, go ahead and email me, divinelovetarot@gmail.com. And I will see you guys at the next reading. All right, Sagittarius, enjoy your birthdays. Bye.